don't think anybody's going to expect to see us.
No, probably not. Haven't seen us in a while.
Haven't seen us in a while.
Wait, see if anybody decides to. I should get an invitation.
July. If there's anybody in here. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody's showing. Here comes
Kira.
Hi, Kira.
Say hi.
Garden
Yeah.
State Gardener.
Kira's here. A couple of people. I guess 3 now.
Listen more filling in.
Yep. Surprise live. Surprise to me too. I was just sitting here and he said,
What are you doing with your phone?
here. Yeah.
Yeah, it surprised me too. I looked up and
Hey, why don't you sit up?
I'm reading.
Yeah. Well,
That smile in the background.
Carl. Yep, wasn't really planning on going live or anything.
No.
Decided, what the heck? Well, hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet. I just talked to Janet just the other day.
Did
Yesterday,
you?
maybe. Steven. We'll get to see a couple of them soon.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hopefully.
Yeah, Friday. Should. I'm gonna subscribe.
Yep, so we're just sitting here waiting on one kid to get out of lessons here. Also, I have to say thanks, guys. Started doing my own seeds, but I'm not using paste seeds. I'm taking them straight from vegetables. There you go.
There you go.
So, it's a good thing about heirloom varieties.
Yeah. I've done that with a few.
Yeah.
Not everything, or not even close to everything, but
No, just some.
some stuff.
Seed saving is definitely a good backup plan.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This year's proven it can be hard to get everything that you want to get when you want to get
Yeah,
it.
I guess a lot of people struggle to get seeds at all, much less the varieties they wanted there for a while. Everything was so backed up and not shipping or all kinds of things that
Yeah.
definitely couldn't get seeds when you wanted them.
Right. Everything's weird.
Yeah, that's why it's always a good idea to order early
Order earlier.
if you're
save your
ordering
own.
yeah, if you're ordering seeds. Yeah, so we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Jump in here and see if anybody want to chat. So you're looking at me like you're lost.
I am, because I wasn't expecting you to go on.
So Henley's being surprisingly quiet.
She's reading. If she's reading, she's lost in a book.
Just get up here and talk. Nobody's talking.
Come say hi.
Put your book down. Come on.
Come say hi for a minute.
Don't be rude. Backseat reader.
What did you just call me? Seriously though, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Said backseat reader. Worse than backseat driver.
The only time she's quiet is when she's reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about adding eggshell stuff like that to your soils? I mean, stuff like that. All of ours goes in the compost, and then the compost amends the plants. So
Right.
I don't think there's no negative of adding eggshells to your plants and all that. Just make sure, I would say make sure they're dry, because if it's, with ours going through the compost, they get stirred in, they get broke down, they get eaten up, all that. But anything wet like that you add directly to your plants, around the plants, it might attract things
Yeah.
you don't want.
Yeah, I know some people put a whole egg every time they
Yeah.
plant stuff, but then I've also heard the stories of everybody getting their stuff dug up.
Yeah, Kira, there are leaks in the greenhouse, but I don't know what kind of shape they're in.
I don't either. I mean,
Our extra onions stayed in there. In fact, we may not be growing tomatoes this year, if that tells
Yeah,
you the condition of
yeah.
the greenhouse.
we were out at the lake and then we realized, oh, whoops, did anybody check the greenhouse this
Yeah,
morning?
nobody opened it up and watered.
Yeah,
it only
peppers
takes-
are doing great. They thrived in that heat, but the tomatoes.
Yeah.
not
Which
so great.
truly,
Great.
I mean, we can still probably pull off some tomatoes, but
Mhm.
And those may not be dead. They're just not looking. Well, I don't know. I haven't looked at them in a couple days.
They look pretty bad.
They look pretty bad.
Kira has tomatoes. She just
The,
has
yeah,
Give
the,
us.
the main goal of the tomatoes was the paste tomatoes, but
the kid.
we only made
I'll talk
a
to
little
you.
bit of sauce last year, so
We'll look at the leeks and see what shape they're in, and we'll talk to you about the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Somebody asked you what book you were reading.
What book?
I didn't see who wrote. I just saw the question.
Dragon Slippers.
It's a
Yeah.
whole series.
Yeah.
She likes the. It
Unfortunately,
actually started out
that's
with
all.
Castle series that you started reading, and then
Yeah.
it's the Dragon series now.
so it's supposed to have rained all day today.
Yeah.
It rained a little bit this morning and quit, and it was nice all day.
All day.
And I was at work.
Yeah, I should have gone out and done stuff, but I
Yeah.
had planned everything I was going to do inside already because I figured it was supposed to rain.
That's
It's
gonna
supposed to
rain
rain
the rest of
all
the
week.
week.
Yeah. Watch it not.
Yeah, so well, I saw a forecast through Sunday, and there was rain every day.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of rain. Well, they're saying rain every day, but a total for this storm like 3 to 5 inches, which
So just a little.
for over a week
rain every
isn't
day,
that
that's not
that much for us. So.
Mhm.
But still, stuff will never dry out. If it rains a little bit every day, then you kind of don't make plans.
Yeah.
But we're still having fish fry Friday night with Homestead Dreaming and Southern Blessed Homestead.
Yep.
So I know Southern Blessed Homestead's worried about coming up this far and not being able to get enough gas to get home, but it's
We've been fine
Oklahoma.
here.
It's Oklahoma. There'll be plenty of gas to get back.
Yeah.
So
We've been fine here. There hasn't been any issue. I mean, a couple of people panicking, I guess, and filling up a bunch of stuff, but
yeah, that's individuals. That's not the trend, though.
it's true. It hasn't been bad at all.
You know. But I'd say, everybody show up to fish fry, but
I don't think we'll have
Nah,
any
we're
fish.
hey, Sweeney's.
From Australia.
I seen a few days ago. Still need to plant, but I haven't been holding off because this year's weather. That's why we held off so long on the tomatoes and peppers, because it
Yeah.
kept getting the cold. And then once it got to the point where we should have done it, we got to doing other things and said, you know what, I don't really care.
Because we could have boats. And we've been playing at the lake.
We've been doing other things, thinking, you know what, we don't have enough tomatoes to make sauce, we'll buy tomato sauce.
Yeah. It'll be alright this year.
Yeah. Which
Well, last year's tomato sauce didn't really turn out as sauce.
yeah, it did.
It did. It wasn't
Eventually.
it wasn't flavored or anything, it was just tomatoes.
I know. I
Just
was
plain tomato
saying.
sauce.
I know. I was just saying, like, eventually it did, but at first it didn't really come out very sauce-ish.
It says strawberries beginning fruit and then dying. So I don't know. I mean, we've never had problems with strawberries setting fruit. I mean, the timing of that versus any other, fruit or, anything fruiting, even tomatoes, whatever. If it sets fruit and then dies, it's usually a pollination problem.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's really, I've never had the issue
Well,
like that with strawberries, so I don't know.
Not necessarily. Like with our grapes, there's like a disease in the ground.
That,
or something.
could be black spot or something like that, but
Yeah.
usually those still make and then they get spot and then run
I'll
off.
start spotting.
If it just never sets blooms, then that's more of a calcium issue with tomatoes and things like that. But
Yeah.
for us, and maybe it's just been fortunate that strawberries never really had an issue,
I
and
think we
and
found a
the
really good
blooms
spot.
are blossoms are so buried in there
Yeah.
that I'm not even sure, what the best thing to do to help it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You
Going
got it
away
on
so
yours?
fast. I can pull it up.
We'll look at comments on her phone. So if I mess with this, it'll probably mess
Yeah.
with focus and everything. Let's see here. Didn't get any tomatoes this year. Sold from local nurseries. Yeah, residual herbicide. That's one thing you always got to worry about when you get soils, even things from like green waste sites. A lot of them will do garden mixes, stuff like that. And it's handy, but there's always that risk of the residual herbicides.
Yeah.
And some of that stuff can last for a while. a really hot composting helps with that. But some of the stuff where it doesn't ever get quite that hot, and some of that stuff can even probably survive some of that. But
We had a bad compost.
yeah, one year we bought some leaf compost
It was bad.
before we had good compost production going, and between that, well, did we buy garden mix from them, or just the leaf
I think
compost?
just the compost.
Yeah, it killed all of our tomatoes or
Mm.
potatoes and some other stuff.
Yeah.
Contamination came from the green waste they got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kira says needs a better way to compost. You got chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have chickens, let them do it.
Yep.
Have to.
Actually, chicken poop in your compost, as long as it isn't too much, is pretty good.
And they'll work on it while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably set up a little pen area where the chickens can get in and out from their coop. Ours is right there where the chickens can get in and scratch and all that.
And still just turn it every so often just to make sure it's all getting worked up good.
Right.
Any more?
Yep.
So yeah, we gotta figure out how to feed all them people.
All them people.
That's a
Friday.
lot of people. I guess
get a lot
I
of
need to go
fish.
do more fishing.
Yeah.
Then we gotta get all the other stuff.
What all are we having?
the
Fish and
puppy
chips.
things?
Yeah.
We're doing hush puppies.
Maybe.
We're doing fish and chips again?
Probably need to make sure that there's a lot of good drinks for
Not Chris Pratt.
me, not Chris Pratt. Mac.
Whoever wants those.
What about...
How many people? How many? What did you say you added it up to?
Well, if their kids come and our kids, and I counted Emma, I'm not sure if she's coming or not, but it would be 14 total. If
So, that's not too
everybody
bad.
comes, no.
No, if the Google overlords are listening, we're not having this social gathering thing of 14 people. We're spreading it over an entire
Acre. 14 people spread across.
Yeah. I'm gonna fence off little areas for everybody. We'll just throw hush puppies at each other.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Said she needs to make the run taller. Put compost bin back in there. Yeah.
Yep. CP No-Tail. Hey, got the caterpillar tunnel en route.
Good.
Woo.
Love how much you can grow in there.
You can grow all summer.
It'll grow stuff even when
winter.
you're not doing anything to make it grow stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I need to clean that stuff up.
Yeah, that's kind of the wrong stuff, though.
Sweeney's Creek says they're about to move on to a homestead, be using their own compost, cow manure, safely sourced leaves.
There you go.
That's good. Speaking of leaves from locals, we've had past years where the neighbors would gather up all their leaves and then bring them over to us.
Yeah. Or we take the giant tarp, drag it behind the mower, or just drag it by hand.
Yeah.
Go over to the neighbors, rake all their leaves onto our tarp, and drag it back home, and add that to the compost.
Yeah, also you can do, like, chop and drop if you have, like, comfrey or other things
Yeah.
like that.
Buzzard Roo says their comfrey's grown good. Good
Good.
deal.
Yay!
Just sent off another order today.
Well,
Says in Australia, hush puppies are croquettes.
Okay.
Basically,
Just had to
deep
look up what
fried
hush puppy
cornbread balls.
Yeah.
and corn.
We have the same thing where we have to kind of do a little Google search when our Australian friends
Yeah.
are saying something. We learned what yabby,
Yeah.
what a
Yeah.
yabby trap was. I had no
crawdad.
idea.
Yeah, I don't repeat anything I read unless I
Until
know
you-
what it says.
until you figure it out. Yeah.
Spelled leaves with a spell bear. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Love yabby.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to figure out what it was, but now we know.
Rural Australia, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, they're going
Ooh.
into
Oh,
fall.
yes.
Oh,
Winter.
yeah.
And we're sitting here. We just had to turn the air conditioner on to roll the
Yeah.
windows
Well, I
up.
wanted to roll the windows up because it's so noisy outside.
Right.
Yeah, your neighbors, they like to get rid of their leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody to take them.
Yeah, the neighbors are perfectly happy with giving you their leaves, and we have
Yeah.
neighbors that give us their food scraps too for our
Yeah.
compost.
Yeah, we have to watch the fence line because they hang all the kitchen scraps and coffee grounds and stuff in bread
Mhm.
sacks on
Yeah,
our
for
fence.
chickens and compost and everything.
We'll get phone calls. Hey, we're going to have a bunch of whatever.
Watermelon was the
Watermelon,
last one,
Ryan.
Yeah.
Is that fine for the chickens?
Yep.
Yeah, like they save it for the chickens and the compost and
Yep.
everything.
I noticed today she threw some watermelon rinds over for the chickens.
Yeah.
It was in the yard. So let them snack on that for a while and then put the rest in the compost.
Yeah.
We're getting all of our normal weird looks.
Yeah.
Of course, we're in the Jeep, so it gets a lot of stares
Yeah,
anyways.
it
And when it
already
looks like
does.
we're talking to the dash, then
Yeah.
Then we really seem weird.
yeah. Nah, well.
Nah. People look at this Jeep because it's the best gladiator in the world.
Thanks for stopping by Sweeney's Creek. Have fun at work.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Garden State Gardener, what's the favorite thing you guys do as a family? What's your favorite thing that we do?
Two of my top ones are probably bowling and going out on the boat are two of my top favorites.
Bowling and boat.
Yeah. So have you been catching any fish?
Yeah, by Sweeney's Creek Farm. Wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Sweeney's.
Yep. You been fishing a lot lately?
Caught fish,
What kind of fish?
crappie.
What else? That's all you've caught,
That's
ain't
all
it?
she's got.
Lately, yeah. I've also caught perch, but I've never caught any bass before. He caught a 14-pound catfish.
Who's winning the overall family fishing title?
Are we going by weight or how many?
I don't care.
Well, if it's by weight, then it's you because of the catfish. But if it's by how many,
Well,
it's probably
Yeah, those
odd
5
for-
bass the other
So who's got the biggest and most catfish?
Well, you are the only one that caught a catfish.
Who's got the biggest and most bass?
You.
Who's got the biggest crappie?
Odd.
That might be me.
I think Mom's got
I was
Audrey
about to
down
say,
there.
that
Mom's
might
got
be
it.
me.
Maybe, Mom.
I think that one she had that was 2 pounds, right? 2 pounds was just barely bigger than my biggest one. Who's got the most crappie?
That's hard to say if you count all
Audrey?
those little bitty things.
No, I don't think Audrey's winning any of it.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
doing a lot better here lately.
Maybe Mom then.
I don't know. It's been close.
Or maybe
think so.
Dad, he keeps sneaking out early in the morning and going when the rest of us are deciding to sleep a little bit.
Okay, if we're going by family, it has to be not when it's just you.
Who's seen the most sunrises while fishing?
Well, that's definitely you because
If it's by family,
I like
then
sunset.
it doesn't count. If it's just you and you.
Heard you say maybe too much nitrogen. Yeah, it's a simple-
oh, on the strawberries.
yeah.
Possible.
Yeah, I think we've got really lucky with our strawberry spot. So
Yeah. Ours is on the east side of the house, so it gets a lot of good morning sun. It gets a little bit of heat off of the house.
it's
warm
right
'em
up against the brick wall.
Get
so,
season
yeah.
going early,
Yeah.
and then in the summer, when the sun gets up overhead, and in the afternoon when it's really hot, they're protected. So
I also leave it covered in leaves all fall and
Yeah.
winter. I just let we have a tree close by, or had a tree close
Had.
by, that drops the leaves all over it, and I leave them just to kind of make a blanket over it all winter.
yep, so you can cover them in straw or whatever.
Yep. And then they start blossoming early.
You can do straw, hay, basically any of that. You could probably even do wood chips.
I don't know about on the
Mm.
strawberries. I mean, you could, I guess, but it might tear them up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little heavy.
It's almost softer.
Usually you want to
And also-
remove the mulch. A lot of times we don't, the leaves, but it still does
They
all
kinda
right.
break down, yeah.
Yeah, but also isn't straw more insulating than wood chips?
Depends on how thick. Well, definitely more insulating than wood chips. but more than leaves.
Yeah.
Just depends on how thick it is. It doesn't mat down as bad.
Like when it
But that's
gets
another one you
wet.
got to worry about. Spray.
Yeah.
A lot of wheat
Yes.
straw.
But
Yeah.
also though,
And
if
spray.
it gets wet, it doesn't work as well as
Oh, it's fine for plants.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also though, for chickens,
Yep.
if it gets wet.
Yeah, it doesn't work very well
That's
when it
good.
gets wet.
Take care.
See you later.
Bye.
Lots of people
I
around.
don't know.
I just gotta eat news.
Yeah. You don't want to start talking about somebody looking at you.
I don't know. Because it doesn't really matter. See people talking to, it looks like
You
themselves.
talk
all
to
the
yourself all the time.
time. Do I?
You even
Yeah.
been answering yourself.
I do not.
I don't know if I trust some of the answers you're giving though.
I know.
I need to cut my hair.
Yep.
Look at even up there, looking all wispy.
Wispy.
Yeah, except for the fact that you always wear a hat unless you're at home.
Not supposed to wear a hat inside.
Yeah, why would you?
'Cause he's
And it's good
bad.
manners. You never start a journey on a Sunday either, right?
I don't do superstitions.
Don't dig a well on Thursday.
Beard looks good.
I know, but I'm still dealing with freaking effects of the
Mask.
masks. So I
I
get-
see
I get mask imprint.
I see
I'm so
no
past
imprint.
mask.
Yeah. We don't really have a rodent problem. We have a cat.
Yeah,
And
barn
she's
cats.
Yeah.
she's really good at taking care of any of that issue. So, I mean, I'm sure that, you know,
We
things try
had
to
at one
come around.
time we had before we got the cat, we had a problem with mice
Birds.
in the chicken coop, and they couldn't get into the feed because the way we had it sealed up. But they were still just tunneling
There,
and all
yeah.
kinds of stuff. We got the cat.
Yeah.
She took care of that.
She took care of all of it, yeah. She keeps
Um,
rabbits out of the garden and everything.
Yeah.
Birds. And like birds
Yeah.
are really fast, so she has to be really fast to get them. And she like snakes, moles,
I think just about anything.
mice, birds, everything. Gophers,
Yeah, she takes care of it.
squirrels, the size of her.
Yeah. Yeah, surprisingly for a tiny little cat.
It's awfully quiet.
It is awfully
I
quiet.
know it's kind of a weird time of day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just jumped on surprise.
Yeah, we haven't put out a video in a while.
Yeah. If Southern Blessed were on here.
They probably don't have a clue that we're on right now. Yeah, Kira says her cats keep mice away too. They're a good little pet to have around.
As long as they're
Working.
Yeah.
John
But-
thinks that all animals need to serve a purpose. Or all, pretty much
Well,
everything.
Kitties, even if they aren't very good, like mice,
Hey,
cats,
Tambra.
or anything, they still have a purpose. Cuddles.
Cuddles.
Yes.
She does a lot of work too around there. So she
Yeah.
kind of deserves some of her spoiling.
Yeah,
have-
she's
we
a
have-
very spoiled barn cat.
out of the two dogs, one works, the other one works hard at sleeping. So,
Which one are you talking about? Which?
well, one of them,
Trigger's a guard dog mostly.
Yeah, but he naps.
Roy does help put the chickens away though. He's
Yeah.
getting really good at that.
Yeah, they both work. Trigger naps a lot though. They both do because they're up a lot of the night, patrolling whatever.
is that why I like the nap? Because I have to get up in the middle of the night.
No. You choose to get up early unless
Yeah.
it's a
He
work
just
day.
does-
Then you have to
Didn't
get up
really
an
have
hour.
much questions. Been homesteading for 12 years now himself. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've been off and on for about that long. Not quite.
Hmm?
Not really. 12 years.
Homesteading?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Not full.
No.
it depends on
Some
what you.
sort of growing
Yeah.
something.
You kind of started when I was like 2.
We had a garden
Chickens
before
and
that.
gardening.
'Cause
and
you were
everything.
Learning to walk in the
Yeah.
garden.
Well, we had a garden before any of y'all.
Yeah.
You did?
We had a garden the first year we were in the first house. And that was 6 months after we got married.
Oh.
Yep. There was already a garden there.
I was about to say, yeah, it was started for us.
Yeah.
But yep. Never had a cricket problem. Had a cat for 13 years, never had a cricket problem. She
Did you?
does get the crickets too. I was about
Yeah.
to say I never thought about that, but I think
There was a
I
cricket
haven't
in my
noticed a whole lot of
bedroom the
crickets.
other day. And I did not like it.
You should clean more often. Crickets.
That's funny.
So is anybody, let's see, I don't know who else in here. So we won't be at the, I guess it's still going on. I guess that's why Mac and Patty are coming.
Right, there's a
The whole thing in Pryor.
event in Pryor.
I don't know if anybody on here, I don't know how many locals are still on here. How many are going? We won't be at that, but
We won't be. We won't be. Oh wow. Got the homestead, so
yeah,
go and you'll have to go to town every 3 months.
doesn't sound like head. You know,
Didn't even have to.
Didn't
just
need
went,
to,
right,
otherwise,
except for doctor's appointments.
that'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. Have everything. I guess we could do that if we wanted to put
Yeah.
that kind of. Well,
To a certain
somewhat.
degree.
There's some stuff we just can't do on our property, or can't do the way
Well,
we would want to
yeah.
do them.
Yeah.
Just have to do other things.
Right. That'd be nice though. It's that
What?
saying to create the kind of life that you don't need a vacation from or whatever.
You better learn how to brew.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have to go to work, you know.
Yeah. Daddy's a mess. Kira's not going either.
What?
To Pryor.
To Pryor to the other event. I actually knew that.
Okay. Thought you were saying, like,
No, she's coming to our house.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna go out of town Friday night.
You're gonna go
By
out
the
of
time I
town?
get off work.
Why? Because we have company coming over? It's company that you want
No,
to come
no,
over.
no.
Well, I know them though.
You know them?
That's why I buy one. Kira's,
Kira's great.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just Catherine you have to watch out for. No, I'm kidding.
They'd probably say more about you.
Catherine said that she wants to see me, okay?
Just bringing the kids to the house. That's good though, because Henley wanted to see them, and Audrey actually did too. Audrey loves playing with little kids,
So do I.
entertaining kids, and having fun, so they can go do that.
So we'll cook, have the food and all that, and then
Let Audrey go entertain everybody.
y'all and the kids. The biggest group will be where the kids are, right? You can go with them and have the garage or
Or you just
whatever.
want to go hide or something?
And me, Mac, and Steven will go out on maybe on the back
Okay.
porch or something.
Yeah.
Maybe, if
No,
it-
hey, that's what it should do. Is plenty of beverages for me, Mac, and not Chris Pratt. And then the three of us will go on the back porch and do a live stream. Just the three of us. And we can do it on the other channel. We don't have to worry about it. And we could talk about all the things that matter in the
That
world.
could be interesting. Yeah.
Kira, you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Okay,
You
fine
three,
with me?
you three guys on live
Mm-hmm.
after you've had a few beers.
Fine with
Mm-hmm.
me? Should be funny to watch.
That sounds interesting.
Buzzard Roost, not familiar with it.
I don't know this. And then Peter.
Oh, Kira can't be a DD.
Oh, so then that won't work out.
Well, he doesn't have to have beers.
We got tents.
We got tents. I guess you're camping. That's funny. I'm not sure that we should let those three loose anyway with a live
They'll be
channel.
I think you should.
It's
Should we?
fine.
That would be interesting. Not sure if that's a good interesting though.
It's called, you know, I don't know. You gotta have a balance of perspectives on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So
She has a farmer's market the next
she's
time.
doing farmers market.
She is. It's a group. Her
Yeah.
and several other people. She's baking breads and stuff like that. Yeah.
We may have to start a lot earlier Friday then.
Just come on down whenever y'all are ready, Kira.
Not Chris Pratt got to work all day.
Peter saying did have a mouse plague, too many grain fields harvesting, so the little buggers went hunting my food.
Yeah.
Lost strawberry, yeah. Yep. We had issues with our strawberries getting eaten by things until we got the cat.
Yeah.
And now we don't. Now it's just a matter if we
Most
pick them
it
fast
is
enough.
bugs.
Well,
There's
that's-
occasionally little like bugs that take a few bites out of them, but for the most part, it's just making sure we get all of them because they're like all tiny and green. Then boom, bunch of red ones.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
yeah,
I
Kira's
think
saying her
I think the
and
biggest strawberry
several-
thief is
Henry.
right here though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you.
Yeah,
Do y'all
you gotta
hear
work all day.
he's
Okay.
kind of put the blame
Sit
on me.
Well, because you're probably guilty.
Both of them.
But yeah, she's doing farmer's market with a few other people she knows up there. One brings.
Catherine says hi.
Huh?
Catherine says hi.
Oh, hi.
That was
Can I read?
long. Can you read? Oh, she wants to go back to her book.
Yeah, so as far as the video future of the channel,
I don't know.
it's really undetermined right now.
It's summer and we're having family time.
Yeah.
And
So, doesn't necessarily mean anything permanent, but just kind of a indicator. I canceled the subscription to our music and editing services. So, I don't know. No plans for anything right now,
I don't know.
but
I have an idea.
I don't know. It got to the point where it didn't really matter what we were putting out. For some reason, YouTube didn't really like us anyways.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd go to the point of saying the kind of shadow banning stuff.
I don't know.
But a lot of people saying, oh, didn't get notifications or doesn't show up or was being unsubscribed or first of the year was really good.
Yeah. A lot of
And
new subscribers.
what was really weird is
tons of views.
the channel grew quite a bit, views were way up. Nothing changed about our content or anything, and then it was just like a cliff it fell off of. To where from several thousand views a day across all of the, even some of the older videos, to a couple hundred views a day. And it was like a switch. And that's where it's kind of maintained no matter what we put out. Whether we put out a video or don't put out any videos, it's averaging 15 to 20 views an hour max. So,
I have an idea
what?
where you wouldn't have to do any content.
What?
Oh,
You do it?
I could do another video like I did the 9-year-old,
Mhm.
except trust me, there would be a lot less shots up my ear and my chin.
Not a lot for you to look at
Not
right
less.
now.
No.
So,
Yeah, with that coming, it kind of got discouraging to make videos. And then also we
Yeah.
just, I don't know, we just really decided to spend a lot more time, family time.
yeah, see, it's like Charles said, like the other channel, and then got unsubscribed for this one. So,
Yeah. Been sub for a while, it's the first notification again. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're not sure what happened there.
So, and, just Just hadn't decided keep going or not, or what. Enjoy kind of making the videos and sharing all the information and stuff we're doing and all that, but you know, it's not the primary, right? It regardless of what people try to lead people to believe, it's you know, to make a living off of it, or to make it, even make anything, you know, um, even to make each individual video pay for itself, you know, let's say that, you know, it's got to be extremely large amount of views. So all of the videos average a few dollars a piece.
Yeah.
I mean,
A couple, a handful.
over time, you know, so it's definitely not a get rich thing. So it's, and to take the time that we are taking, where it's just one or two of us, and then throw that couple hours of editing behind that, you know, on top of that and everything, versus just doing other things where we all do things, whatever. So it's like, yeah, I'm just maybe change priorities. So that's why you haven't been seeing anything.
Yeah.
We've been doing stuff we could film, but every time we put stuff like what we're doing now on this channel, just get a lot of negative
interest.
comments,
Yeah.
or you know, this isn't right for this channel, or things like that, or you know. And so we've got the other channel, but I don't know, it doesn't have near the following.
Right.
So I appreciate that, the feedback there. So, and all those stuff's gonna stay, and we might still put stuff out, but
Oh yeah, I mean it's still there. We're not taking the channel down by any means, and we'll occasionally throw up a new something every once in a while.
yeah, I guess if the mood strikes us, I don't know. But, is it stuttering?
Looks like it.
We don't have any kind of Wi-Fi. It's going off cell phone, so.
Right.
But
And my phone, the battery doesn't last very long anymore.
yeah,
We're cheap, so
get notifications my phone's overheating. Maybe that's why it's slowing down. So. All right,
I give Kara a notification right away.
that's good. Well, I don't know. I don't really have anything.
I know, I don't either. And lessons are almost over.
Yeah, I should be out here pretty quick. Then we got to figure out what we're going to do about dinner.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Had
Can't
a
eat,
couple of ideas, but
can't eat too much. We got to save all the food to feed the kids this weekend.
not true.
Huh?
If it's copyrighted, then I don't want to say it.
What?
Oh, no.
mm.
No.
So,
Not unless you want to
she's
buy
trying to give dinner suggestions. She wants to go out to eat.
to eat dinner suggestion.
She has all these
But
grand
take it.
ideas, and unless you would have to pay for it. so.
Right. It's always a different story when it's your wallet that has to open up, right?
Hey, I still did an awesome birthday party when it was my $100 party.
I mean, the one time we talked about, you know, there was one stop and get ice cream. It's like, all right, you buy the ice cream. It's like $3.50 for a tub of ice cream.
Wait,
Oh my
never mind.
gosh, I'm not paying that. But you want to stop and get it every night.
Second, I didn't have any money on
Oh,
because we had been fishing.
The lack of money thing too.
yep. So. All right. Well, I guess we probably ought to. Now, Kira wants to go out to eat. We should.
I know.
Why her?
Now I want to go out to eat.
All right. Well,
Come
I guess
take
we're gonna
us.
jump off here, and hopefully she'll be out here pretty quick, and
Yep.
I guess we'll be headed back to the house. So, but appreciate everybody jumping in on live here with no warning.
Yeah.
So
Just a spur of the moment.
hanging out for a while, even though
Even
we had
surprised me.
nothing to talk about.
No.
So we didn't come in here with anything. Just kind of let everybody know, hey, we're still alive. So we're just kind of doing our own thing. But want to say hi or whatever, jump into the one of the videos, make a comment. I still check comments, try to answer all of them. So we can visit with whoever that way. So, but and my phone keeps giving me warnings here.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's obviously my phone. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll see y'all when we see y'all.
Yeah. See you
And
soon.
maybe there'll be a live come out Friday night.
There might be something
while
Friday.
Kira and Mac and Patty Southern Blessed Homestead are
Yep.
over at the house. I don't know whose channel it'll be on. It could be on all three.
Maybe.
It might be like one of those things where you open several windows on your
Extra
computer or something, so you can see all the different angles, and maybe we'll have different rooms going or something. I don't know. So, it could get
Kids
wild.
room?
Hey, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
But yeah, be sure and watch for that. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but
Something might happen Friday.
yep, you never know. I mean, it might. It
Kira
might
says
get
triple live.
it might get kicked off YouTube. I don't know. It could get crazy.
Behave.
Only in their room.
Behave.
Oh, it's the back porch with me,
Yeah.
Steve, and Mac. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.